Hello students. Hopefully आप मुझे देख पा रहे होगे. You will be able to see me. Let's start our session for today. This is Junior Maths for grade 2 to 5. So if you belong in these particular grades, then join it now. This is for you only. And today we are going to study about word stories. Word stories is a topic which is very difficult for students, growing students basically. So we are going to understand about word stories today. So join, and as soon as you join, just say hi, hello, and write your name as well as class so that it becomes easier for us to communicate and interact. Okay? Whoever is joining, please write your name and class. Myself, Pooja, I'm your teacher of mathematics. I'm going to teach you, and we are going to understand about word stories today. So join fast. I'll just wait for 1-2 minutes. वैसे भी हमारी क्लास थोड़ा लेट स्टार्ट हुई है आज. It was some connectivity issue. So just join fast and let's start. Join fast. Hello students. Hope I'm audible to you. मैं सुनाई पड़ रही हूँ properly और visible है मेरी screen और मैं visible हूँ आपको. If yes, then join fast so that we can start. We are going to study about very interesting topic today. That's word stories or word problems. We have 3 students connected. Hello students, just write your name and class here. Hi. Whoever is joining, please write your name in class and join it fast so that we can start our session for today. I'll wait for 1 more minute. Do fast. Okay, let's start our session for today. So today we are going to study about word stories. Word stories, grade 3, 4, 5. बेसिकली ग्रेड 3-4 में जो स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं उन्हें बहुत ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड फील होता है, बहुत ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी फील होती है जब वो करते हैं वर्ड स्टोरीज, राइट? दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव चोजन दिस टॉपिक, बिकॉज अभी तक आपने आपने अपने अर्ली ग्रेड्स में, अर्ली स्कूलिंग में आपने सबसे पहले तो नंबर से इंटरेक्शन किया, देन आपने नंबर्स की को स्पेल करना, नंबर्स की स्पेलिंग्स वगैरह, राइटिंग नंबर्स, राइटिंग नेम्स ऑफ नंबर्स, ये सब सीखा आपने। उसके बाद आपने नंबर्स का एडिशन, सब्ट्रैक्शन, मल्टीप्लिकेशन, डिवीजन भी सीखा। बट द थिंग इज when word stories come, it becomes difficult for us to understand, right? So to ease your complexity, I'm here. Let's start. Word stories. So word stories को understand करने के लिए हमारे पास सबसे पहले जो बहुत important thing है वो है टर्मिनोलॉजी को अंडरस्टैंड करना। वर्ड स्टोरी, सी वर्ड स्टोरी में भी हम वही ऑपरेशंस करते हैं, वी ईदर ऐड और सब्ट्रैक्ट और मल्टीप्लाई और डिवाइड, वी डू दीज प्रोसेसेस ओनली। तो एडिशन के लिए, बट द थिंग इज वो डायरेक्टली जो प्लस का साइन होता है वो प्लस का साइन ना आकर के हमें कुछ इस तरह से टर्मिनोलॉजी दिखती है, राइट? वी सी टर्म्स in this form rather than those plus or minus sign. तो अगर हमें टर्मिनोलॉजी पता है अच्छे से, if able to understand, if we recognize words or terms, we can easily solve a word story or a word problem. So addition के लिए जो जो टर्मिनोलॉजी यूज होती है उसको मैं यहाँ पर आपको शो कर रही हूँ। एडिशन के लिए जो टर्मिनोलॉजी यूज होती है, सबसे पहले हम एड वर्ड हमें मिलता है हमारे वर्ड प्रॉब्लम में, स्टेटमेंट में, क्वेश्चन में। सम मिल सकता है, प्लस, कंबाइन, ऑल टुगेदर, टोटल, दीज आर ऑल वर्ड्स विच आर यूज्ड ड्यूरिंग फ्रेमिंग वर्ड स्टोरी रिलेटेड टू एडिशन। जब भी क्वेश्चन में एडिशन करवाना है तो आपको ये सारे टर्मिनोलॉजीज मिलेंगे। ओके, now let's move further. Here we have terminology for subtraction. For subtraction we have minus, less than, fewer, decrease, subtract, deduct, difference and take away. These all are the terminologies used for subtraction. So these are very important terminologies. If you want, you can write them down. Write them down so that it will be easy for you when we process statement based questions or word stories. So the terms used for subtractions are minus, less than, fewer, difference, subtraction, deduce, take away, decrease. Okay, and what were the terminologies for addition? Can you tell me? Tell. Add, plus, combine, all together, total, sum, more than, and increased by. These all are the terminologies used for addition. I want to do some change. If I just make it a little bit closer, hopefully you will be able to see it properly. Okay, now let's move to the question first. Okay, now try to see how these questions are based on the application. So the question in front of us is, in an apple tree, do we have? We have 25 apples, right? We have 25 apples in an apple tree. Aman plucks 7 apples. अमन ने 7 apples pluck कर लिए हैं. How many apples are left? The question is, how many apples are left? How many? Okay, when the question asks how many are left, left means what we have to do? We have to subtract. See, left was the terminology which we had in subtraction 1. So these are the terms for subtraction. Okay, we don't have left here, so I'll write left also. So left is also the terminology used for subtraction only. Okay, now let's move on to the question. Question page. Hopefully you'll be able to understand what we are going to do. Here, how many apples are left? This is the question. Okay. Now, let's go to that apple tree. Here is our apple tree. Here is an apple tree, and we have total, let's count how many apples do we have here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We have total 25 apples. And how many apples did Aman pluck? Aman plucks 7 apples, right? So what we'll do, we'll just take 7 apples from here. 1, 2, 'Okay. We have to pluck 7 apples. So we have 2, then 3. Okay. 3 apples, 4 apples, 5 apples, 6 apples, and one more, 7 apples. So how many apples do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As the question asks, question says Aman has plucked 7 apples. Now, how many apples are left? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 18 apples left. Aman plucks 7 apples and we have 18 apples. 18 apples left. Now, the thing to understand is we have to focus on the word left. Left tells us what to do with this particular question, whether we have to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. So here we have to subtract as there was the word left present here. The question was asking how many apples are left. Left means that remained on the tree, right? So we have not more than 18 apples on the apple tree. Okay, whoever is joining, just say hi, hello, so that I can understand who is joining and it become easier for us to communicate. Okay, this is the basic class, basic understanding class of word stories, word problems. Now, let's move to the next question. Here, Anika has 5 ice creams. How many ice creams she has? She has 5 ice creams. Okay. His brother gave her 12 more ice cream. Wow. What an ice cream day for Anika. So his brother gave her 12 more ice cream. How many dips? No. How many ice creams? Let me correct it one. Just a second. How many ice creams does she have now? Ice creams new, Abhi? It will be ice cream soon. So the question in front of us is Anika has 5 ice creams. That means how many? This is, see, in word stories, we have, okay, so I'll be changing the yellow one. Or let me take the blue one. Hopefully these colors are visible. Hopefully these colors are visible. Now, when we do word problem, word story, see, we have some statements which give us information about something. So here, what are those statements which give us information? कुछ स्टेटमेंट आपके वर्ड स्टोरी में ऐसे होते हैं जो आपको कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे होते हैं. तो यहाँ पर वो कौन से स्टेटमेंट्स हैं जो आपको इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं? यहाँ पर इंफॉर्मेशन देने वाले स्टेटमेंट है अनिका हैज 5 आइसक्रीम्स. तो हमें क्या पता है कि अनिका के पास 5 आइसक्रीम्स हैं. तो सी 1 2 3 4 5. शी हैज 5 आइसक्रीम्स और उसके ब्रदर ने उसे 12 आइसक्रीम्स और दी. ओके, तो 12 आइसक्रीम्स और दी. तो हम देख लेते हैं. Three, Let's see, touch is working well. Oh, three ice creams, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So here Anika was having 5 ice creams and his brother gave her 12 more ice creams. Now just count how many. Question asks how many ice cream does she have now? That means the word more. What the word more tells us? What this word more tells us? Tell me what this word more tells us. The word more tells us to add things, right? To sum up all those things which are given to us here. More. Okay? The word more tells us to add things. So, what we'll do? We will add. We will add. So, let's add, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So now she has how many ice creams? Total 17 ice creams. She has total 17 ice creams. Okay? This is the answer of the particular question. The question in front of us was Anika has 5 ice creams. His brother gave her 12 more. How many ice creams does she have now? How do we identify what to do? We identify with our keywords. Keywords, that means these. Keywords are those which we use to identify basically about the process which we are going to do with the word story. कीवर्ड हमारे वो वर्ड्स हैं जिनके थ्रू हम वर्ड स्टोरी परफॉर्म करते हैं, आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं कौन कौन से वो कीवर्ड्स हैं जिनके थ्रू हम क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. तो ये हमारी ट्रिक होती है कि कैसे हम एक वर्ड स्टोरी को अंडरस्टैंड करके उसको रिस्पॉन्ड करें. तो यहाँ पर एडिशन के लिए हमारा एड, सम, प्लस, कंबाइन, ऑल टुगेदर, टोटल, मोर देन एंड इंक्रीज्ड बाय वर्ड है. तो सी ये हमारा मोर है ना, यही मोर वर्ड तो हमारा क्वेश्चन में था. वॉज इट देयर और नॉट? अनिका के पास 5 आइसक्रीम्स थे और उसके ब्रदर ने उसे 12 आइसक्रीम्स और दी. तो ये जो वर्ड मोर है, दिस इज द वर्ड विच वाज यूज्ड देयर and we have solved it. We have just added those 12 addition. More एक ऐसा टर्म है जो कि एडिशन के लिए यूज होता है. हमने उस क्वेश्चन में आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया कि इसमें क्या करना चाहिए हमें, क्योंकि मोर था, आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया कि यहाँ पर हमको ऐड ही करना है, बिकॉज ये हमारे एडिशन बॉक्स के अंदर ये टर्म यूज होता है. नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. अभी हम नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन करते हैं. Next question is Radha has 20 squares, okay, and 12 circles. Radha has 20 squares and 12 circles. So let's draw some squares here. यहां से स्क्वायर ले लेते हैं. 1, 2, 3. कितने लेने हैं हमें? 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, we have 19. And one more here, 20. So these are 20 squares Radha has. And how many circles does she have? She has 12 circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. These are 12 circles and 20 squares with Radha. Let's count how many shapes does she have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So she has, oh, sorry, let me take ink or pen. She basically has eraser tool. She basically has 32 shapes. Pen is responding late. I don't know why. Maybe I'm using it after a very long time. It has unexpectedly stopped. Let it get open. So here, hopefully you'll be able to understand things. If you have not mentioned your name here, kindly mention your name. Okay. Now, this is the question for you to try. Attempt this one and tell me the answer of this question. Attempt it. First of all, tell me what we actually have to do here. We have whether we have to add or subtract or multiply or divide. What according to you we should do here? What should we do here? Question says Manan has some apples. We actually don't have any idea about how many apples Manan has. Manan has some apples. He ate 6 of them. उसने 6 एप्पल खा लिए हैं और अभी 12 एप्पल्स लेफ्ट हैं. 12 एप्पल्स बचे हुए हैं. और क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग how many apples did he have at first? उसके पास पहले कितने एप्पल्स थे? उसने 6 एप्पल्स खा लिए हैं, 12 एप्पल्स बचे हुए हैं. तो हम ऐसा करते हैं, सबसे पहले यहां से हम एप्पल सिलेक्ट करेंगे और बास्केट में डालते जाएंगे. ओके. हमारा एप्पल खो रहा है. चलिए कोई बात नहीं, हम एप्पल ले लेते हैं, ऊपर ऊपर रख देते हैं. 1 2 3 एप्पल. 1 2 3 4 5 apples, 6 apples, 7 apples, 8 apples, 9 apples, 10, 11, and 12. एप्पल्स क्यों नहीं दिख रहे हैं? ये हमारे एप्पल्स हैं। कोई फायदा नहीं है। लेट्स सी, इसे हटा ही देते हैं। ओय, गड़बड़ हो गई, डिलीट कर देते हैं। ये हमारे एप्पल्स हैं, है ना, बिना बास्केट के। हम देखते हैं तो हमारे पास टोटल जो बचे हुए एप्पल्स हैं 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 एप्पल्स बचे हुए हैं और 6 एप्पल्स उसने खा लिए। तो वो 6 एप्पल्स और हम अगर इसमें ऐड करें खाने से पहले वाले 1 2 3 4, अरे तो 4 ही बचे। अभी यहां से लेते हैं 5 6। तो यहाँ हमारे पास 6 एप्पल्स हैं और इधर पर हमारे पास सी, इधर पर हमारे पास कितने एप्पल्स हैं? इधर पर हमारे पास हैं एप्पल्स 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 एप्पल्स हैं और 6 एप्पल्स और वो जो उसने खा लिए। तो 12 यहाँ पर भी हम क्या करेंगे, हम ऐड करेंगे और आएगा हमारा, ऐड करने पर 12 और 6 को ऐड करेंगे तो आंसर हमारे पास आ जाता है 18 एप्पल्स। कुछ प्रेजेंटेशन एरर आ रही थी, वो लैग कर रहा था, मुझे भी समझ आ रही थी। जस्ट अ सेकेंड, अभी हम 1 सेकेंड में रिकनेक्ट करके देखते हैं क्योंकि बहुत लैगिंग चल रही थी वीडियो में। इधर पे अगर लिख रहे हैं तो उधर पे बैक नहीं हो रहा है। लेट्स चेक इट वंस। नथिंग टू वरी अबाउट। तब तक हम देख लेते हैं जब तक कि प्रोजेक्शन होता है। तो बेसिकली हम अंडरस्टैंड कर रहे हैं वर्ड स्टोरी, और वर्ड स्टोरी बेसिकली हमारा वर्ड प्रॉब्लम है जो कि कुछ टर्मिनोलॉजीज को अंडरस्टैंड करके उन्हें ध्यान में रखकर हम वर्ड स्टोरीज फ्रेम कर लेते हैं और इजीली उन्हें सॉल्व कर लेते हैं। तो इजीली सॉल्व करने के लिए अगर आपको टर्मिनोलॉजी नहीं पता है, इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, इफ यू बेसिकली आर नॉट एबल टू recall those terms, it will be difficult for you to solve the word story. I'm trying to reconnect it. There are 16 chairs. Okay, there are 16 chairs. If Manya takes 2 chairs with her, how many chairs are left? Can you do this? Read the question and try to solve it. Read the question and solve it. Can you solve this? Can you solve this? Don't know why, but it's not projecting. I'm connecting it again. If it will not project, then what I'll do, let's disconnect it. I'm just disconnecting with EZM with the projection, and I'll just teach you here. So we are basically understanding word stories. Here is the last question which we will be discussing, and then we'll wind up. As there is some issue, literally don't know what's the issue. So the question, this was the question we were having. Let's do it and wind up the session. There are 16 chairs. So how many chairs do we have? We have 16 chairs. I'll take green color. Okay. So which one is the declarative statement or informative statement? This is the informative statement. That means 16 chairs, we have to consider 16. Then, if Manya takes, recall takes away was in the box of takes away or take away was under subtraction, right? So 2 chairs, that means out of 16, 2 chairs are subtracted, we'll be having 14. So 14 chairs. How many chairs are left? There are 14 chairs left with Manya. Okay? So this was all about your addition and subtraction. What you have to do, you basically have to focus on those terms, terminologies, which comes under addition or subtraction process. We have understood about subtraction and addition. आज हमने addition और subtraction पढ़ा. उसमें हमने कुछ टर्मिनोलॉजीज पढ़ी हैं जो कि एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन के अंदर आती हैं. एडिशन के अंदर फॉर एग्जांपल आता है वर्ड सम, टोटल, ऑल टुगेदर, मोर, ये सारे वर्ड्स आते हैं ना. और सब्ट्रैक्शन के अंदर आता है लेस, डिक्रीज्ड, रिड्यूस्ड, डिड्यूस्ड या माइनस या सब्ट्रैक्ट, ये वर्ड आते हैं. टेक अवे, तो वो हम सब्ट्रैक्शन करते हैं. हमें बस वो टर्म फाइंड आउट करना है, थोड़ा सा अंडरस्टैंड करना है, थोड़ी सी प्रैक्टिस करना है, एंड हियर वी गो. आराम से हम सॉल्व कर लेंगे अपनी वर्ड स्टोरीज। नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में कुछ और कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी लेकर मैं आऊंगी। तब तक के लिए टेक केयर, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning with me and Math. Bye bye.